Welcome back to Dairy State Vegan, or welcome if you are new. I'm Mariah, your Dairy State Vegan, and welcome to episode 5 of my vegan party food series. So in today's video of our vegan party food series, I'm going to help you impress your guests with your dessert platters. I'm going to show you how to make a very affordable cookie that I bet you never thought you'd be able to veganize. That's right, we are going to make meringues, and these delicious little melt-in-your-mouth nuggets are made with ingredients I guarantee you already have in your cupboards. The number one ingredient you're going to need for this is chickpea water. Yes, you heard me right. The water you drain off of your chickpeas when you go to make your hummus, save it, because we're gonna make delicious baked treats with it, and it's super easy, and I'll show you how. Let's get cooking. Okay, so meringues are those fluffy white cookies that dress up any dessert tray, and traditionally they're made with egg whites, but we're gonna make ours with aquafaba. Aquafaba is the juice you drain off of chickpeas. It literally means bean water. So we're gonna start with half a cup of aquafaba. I always just keep mine and freeze it and then use it as an egg replacer for a bunch of things, but this is one of the things I use it as an egg replacer for. Then to the aquafaba, we're gonna add 1/8 of a teaspoon of cream of tartar. And I'm gonna use 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. You could go ahead and use peppermint extract or almond extract, whatever you wanted to flavor these. For the sake of the video, we're just using vanilla. Then I'm going to beat this in my standing KitchenAid mixer until I form some stiff white peaks. This is going to take about 5 minutes. You can do this with a hand mixer as well. I just don't recommend whisking it by hand. You'll be whisking for a while. While you're whipping together your aquafaba, vanilla, and cream of tartar, you're gonna want to slowly incorporate your 1/3 cup of sugar. You're gonna add this slowly because you don't want it to take away from the soft peaks that are gonna start forming. You're then gonna continue to whip this until you get stiff, sturdy peaks out of your aquafaba mixture. That's when you know it's time to pipe it into your little meringues. Okay, so now that we've gotten our meringue to a texture of stiff white peaks, we're gonna put this into a vessel to pipe it onto our baking sheet that's lined with parchment. I don't have piping bags right now, and I've never mastered that wax paper or parchment paper triangle, so I'm just using a sandwich bag with a piping tip. You can also just spoon these onto your tray. I just like to give them a little more of a decorative look when I'm using these for dessert trays to bring over to friends and family. So we're gonna fill our piping bag and then take it over and pipe it onto our tray. All right, so I've got my tray pre-lined with parchment paper. Our oven is preheated to 200 degrees, and we are just gonna pipe our meringues onto the parchment. It's important to remember for holiday dessert trays that you want things to be bite-sized because everybody wants to try a little bit of everything. So we're just gonna pipe these into bite-sized meringues. You of course can make them bigger if you'd like. Whew, I'm making a little bit of a mess. I maybe overfilled my bag. Hashtag real life. So the batch that I had you make will make about 50 of these bite-sized cookies. You're gonna pipe them onto 2 different baking sheets, and then we're gonna put them in a 200-degree oven for 2 hours. That's the hardest part about these cookies, is just waiting for them to finish baking off. So I'll finish piping these off and I'll come back in 2 hours and show you what they look like when they're complete. All right, here are our perfect meringues out of the oven. You'll know they're done when they have like a hard shell on the exterior. You're going to want to leave them to cool on this pan for about 15 to 20 minutes before you remove them from the parchment. Then if you wanted, you could dip the bottoms of them or half of them into some chocolate with some festive sprinkles. Also, when you make these, you could add a little food coloring to make them more festive. I like to keep them white just to brighten up my cookie trays or dessert trays. Okay, so I realize you all might think that maybe I lost my mind trying to get you to make a bean juice cookie, but I promise you it is really good. Whether a baker or not, you can do these. These are really easy cookies. And to prove to you that they don't taste like hummus in a cookie, I'm gonna take a bite. And they're so light and fluffy. You bite through the crisp shell and the rest just like melt in your mouth. These are delicious. They are so good. I hope that you'll try them. I would love to see your variations, how you dress them up. Like I said, I just showed you the traditional white little snow puff method, but you can dip the bottoms in chocolate and put some sprinkles or colored sugar on them. If you take a gel food coloring and just draw a couple stripes in your piping bag, you could get some food coloring that way, or you could even mix it in the meringue, just do a very little bit so that you don't overdo the moisture content. I would love to hear if you brought these to a family function, if you told them they were vegan or not. Nobody's gonna believe you made this with water from a can of beans. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss next week's video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're enjoying this vegan party food series for your holiday season. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single video. Make sure to check out the playlist of the videos I've made previously of all the different dishes that aren't a salad that as a vegan you can bring to your family gathering. Until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.